name is Danny Mac, as I'm assuming most of you are already aware. I'll just wait for people to arrive. Hopefully everything's working alright this time. Camera's on. Got a weird shadow on my face though. Where's that coming from? Oh, that looks a bit weird. Hello Maud. Hello Yeon. Coming back to this sculpt today because I need to get it done. I didn't want to go back to this on the stream or publicly at all, but I'm kind of pushing to get this done pretty soon now, so I had to. Gym session indeed in place. Hello Sammy B. Hello Spectre. Hello Rebecca. Pencil Manx. Korea, nice. Hello Joseph, good to see you too. CG Ann. Pompin. Yeah, I think YouTube get emails a bit more reliably than Twitch. Plus there's a lot more of them. There's a hell of a lot more. So on YouTube I have like 35,000 followers, and on Twitch how many do Pixelogic have? I think, and that doesn't say anything about me, that says something about YouTube. YouTube just has more traffic in general. Yeah, so there's 10,000 on Pixel. I reckon that YouTube get the emails a bit quicker. Right, where are we? I'm looking for music. Hello Video Nomad, Drake, Derek Pony, thanks. I'm from Vietnam, oh nice. Hello Bosch. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hi from Turkey, oh nice. Hello. I've got a coffee brewing right next to me, I'm just going to pour it now. Right, so I've got a lot of anatomy issues to fix here. I'm a little bit... I haven't done nearly enough paused anatomy work. So if you haven't seen the stream before, I'm speaking mainly to the Pixelogic guys. Hello, my name is Danny Mac, and I create stylized female characters. I think the title gives that away. And to be honest, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you need explanation beyond that, then Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, no, I need to take that concept by off, thanks. Right. I did write a list of things I need to sort out. Oh yeah, there's these hand straps. What should I do first? Probably look at the anatomy. Also, I think more people chat over at YouTube as well. Quite fiddly, this thing. Oh, see? It's not the best app in the world, that's for sure. Right, so that's what I need for that. This is just to help me get my head around what everything's doing, because my anatomy knowledge isn't like the best anyway. I mean, I've got like my basics down, but as anyone that's better than me at this can see, I've still got a way to go. Oops. Oh, come on. That'll do for now. Namaste. I'm glad to know it was of use to you. Nox is an emulator, an Android emulator. Does Danny work for our studio, or is he a freelancer? I mean, you could just ask me if you want. Is this a personal project? No. Yes and no. All my projects are personal, but all my projects are the basis of my next premium tutorial as well. From this project on, in fact. Really wish I'd built in the fingernails into the fingers, which I did not do. Which I usually do as well. So that's going to be a bit of a pain, but there we are. So how's everyone's week been? Did you go to university? I'm self-taught with a few techniques, but not as advanced as you. Yeah, I went to uni, but I wouldn't say I'd class myself as self-taught. If by self-taught you consider learning from sources online as still being self-taught. For example, uni didn't teach us how to use ZBrush or anything like that, and if they had have done, I would have probably just used online sources anyway. Can you suggest reference for cartoon character? Yeah, references from real life. Because that's where cartoon characters are derived from. What is this app? What, the one on the left or this one over the right? The one that I'm using to sculpt is ZBrush. The one over here, I don't know. It's Nox, Android emulator with. Let me see. Pause Tool 3D. Oh, it's added stupid. Go away. I don't want that. So that's the tricep. This angle. It's going to take some getting my head around this. Do you work for a studio or are you a freelancer? Which career path do you find profitable? Well, I actually don't consider myself to be either of those. But I also don't consider the which career path do you find profitable. Well, it depends what you mean by that, actually. If you mean which do you find makes the most money, then you're asking completely the wrong question, because no one's doing this for the money. You do this job because you love it. How do I? But if you mean which gives me the most job satisfaction, then working for myself would be the answer. I'm trying to tilt this. That? No. Aw, how do I? That's annoying. There must be like a button to... Oh, hang on. Is it in here? Yay! Right, coffee's down, onto the smoothie. There's a tiny little piece in the lid there that just dropped onto me. Right, what was I doing? Here we go. Right, so this arm is a bit straight. Have we got a bent one? Yeah, we have. Oh, is that the same one? Slightly bent. Where are we? I'm lost. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I might have to edit this topology a little bit. This is Julia Vins. She's a Russian bodybuilder. Muscle Barbie, also known as Muscle Barbie. It's not difficult to see why. So that kind of fits in the middle. So I can't remember exactly, especially around the back where everything originates and inserts and stuff. Especially like Teres Major and all this infraspinatus and all this crap around here. So until I revisit my anatomy course, I just rely on visual reference for now. I remember vaguely how things are working. I know we have like a little wheel thing going on here, especially because she's developed. This isn't right. No. Is there any signs of that? Not really. Inside. Ah, of course. This anatomy app is called MD3D. No, sorry, I think it's called Le Crochet app by MD3D. MD as in Mike DeFeo. I know it isn't free, but it doesn't cost a lot. Maybe like a $5 or something. What method did you use for pausing? I did like a dirty rig in Maya. This topology, it definitely isn't supposed to be like this, by the way. I think I just missed that. I think I just remesh these pants and just missed it until before it missed it, and then it got too late to fix it. I mean, I guess it's not too late now, but it's more effort than it's worth. I feel like she might be a little bit beefier in the photo. Let's come down. Yeah, I always I would always recommend using polygroups as to your advantage, because they are indeed super helpful. hi. Hi name I don't know how to pronounce. Is there an archive for the video where you made the clothes? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I did that on camera or not, but I can show you really quickly how I made the clothes. Because I just created it from this retopo mesh. So in fact, I've got a tutorial on YouTube. Just go to my YouTube channel. In fact, I'll find it for you now. So it's the technique that I've been using for a couple of years. So it might take me a little moment to find the video. Because yeah, it's one of the first tutorials I uploaded actually. In fact, it was the first tutorial I uploaded. There you go, I've just dropped the link in, you can see it there. Whoa! But yeah, it's just like a... I just make these trousers, basically. It's only 6 minutes. Right, best make these straps, eh? I might cheat though, because they're kind of a really complicated shape. So if I try and model them all as one piece, actually, you know what? No, it won't be that hard if I don't try and do it with topology. I just try and Okay, this. In fact, the way I'm gonna start these straps is similar to how I create clothes. So I duplicated the mesh, and the strap is gonna... I need to find some loops. That's not a loop. That's a loop. And I'm gonna delete hidden. Delete higher as well. Right, I'm getting a bit cramped in here. In fact, I'm just going to write on the screen who the model is, because people ask quite often actually. Yes, there we go. And yes, she is hot. I don't care what mod says. Julia Vins is hot. Why don't make T-pose after finish all then change pose? That's exactly what I've done. I'm now fixing it. Although these straps, unless you're referring to these straps obviously I haven't. No real... well, I guess the reason is because these straps would be easier to model in pose than in a T pose, or A pose as I actually modelled her in. You don't know how to start? Start by watching my tutorials and then buying all the stuff that goes with it. That's how you should start, by giving me money. I've heard that's the best way. Who from? Me. Yeah, I am gonna cheat this. Although now, what's the best way to start, guys? Other than giving me money. I'd say, I mean, I know it's obvious, but one thing that I think gets overlooked, surprisingly overlooked, is actually just starting. Just like start working. Stop reading and trying to learn everything and just start actually working on stuff that you enjoy working on, and not stuff that people tell you should be working on. Find something you really want to make and try and make it, and like learn what steps are required to get to the finish line. And always try and make the piece you're working on better than your last. So that's Danny's advice for the day. The best way to start is to start. You're welcome, guys. Man, it's quiet today, isn't it? Yeah, well, you're welcome. Make sure you pay that forward, that advice. I think that advice is actually more valuable than you might think, though. Like, genuinely. I think a lot of people, including myself, especially like when you don't have the skills yet and you're just like, oh, I just want to be able to do this, this, and this. No. You've seem to think you can get there just by reading and watching other people, but unfortunately, it's the practice element that really gets you where you want to be. Or at least I'm hoping so. I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm hoping the practices seems to be helping. It seems to be sending me in the right direction, at least. This piece to that piece. Oh crap. I'm sending this the wrong way, aren't I? go. It's better. Such a confusing shape. But we're getting somewhere. I think I can solve this without going into Maya. Hopefully. Right here in ZBrush. Although I do need to... what we want. No auto display, I just did it all right in ZBrush. There we go. Hey, I just saw that this chat that I read from can now integrate with Discord. I have, however, forgot my Discord password so I couldn't set it up before, but I'm assuming that means you can chat in Discord and I'll see it, which is pretty cool. I don't see the Discord messaging screen. I don't know what you mean. Look, I don't know how it works because, like I say, I haven't got it set up. But I can try and set it up now if you want. No, it's not that. I have a password manager that I use, but it seems that maybe I downloaded the password manager just after Discord or something. Like, my passwords are just a series of letters and numbers. They're not something anyone in the right mind is gonna remember. A series of random letters and numbers, I should point out. And now I just need to yeah, nice try, mod. Now I need to reload. I need to log in back on. Oh. No, I don't. That's fine. Okay, let's try this then. Invalid username or password. What? It can't be. I've just done it. Yeah, maybe I need to find out how to do this later. It's channels URL. Oh, there we go. Might have something here. No. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, sorry. I was just trying to connect my Discord to the chat so that it would pop up on the screen, but I can't get it to work, and now is probably not the best time to play around with it, to be honest. Why don't you make the character in T-pose? I do. That is exactly what I do. If you watch my workflow video on YouTube, you will see you'll know exactly what I do from there. But I've already explained, like, maybe 10 minutes ago. Hello, Gary. Danny, what was your first character? Let's have a look, shall we? I'd say one of my first characters I ever sculpted was this. I think I did some ones before that, but I didn't spend very long on them. Whereas this, I felt like this was the one where I put in some time, and yeah, not very pretty. I love it when you ask when you ask other artists, like, oh, hang on just a sec. I love it when you ask other artists, like, oh, what was your first sculpt? And they're like, oh yeah, it was this. Yeah, I know, I'm embarrassed by it now, but yeah, it was this. Shut up. It's so much of that crap. I have seen it, Gary. Indeed. Dragon? No, I think it was a human, wasn't it? The first one. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not talking about those people's speculation. I'm talking about the people that just flat out lie. It's like, no, you didn't. Of course, there's some people who, like, people who have been drawing all their life and they're good artists. And then their first sculpts are great, but then there's people who just lie. Just completely lie. It's like they show you something that's better than what they're creating now. Or nearly as good as. Hello, Sanguine Jackal. It's nothing legendary. Sorry to disappoint. In advance. This isn't right. Someone as well built as this is gonna have muscle here. Oh, thanks for the feedback, French Hammock. Danny, have you heard that Charlene is stopping to stream on her private Twitch and only occasionally on Pixel? No, I've not heard that. Do you know why? Did she get a job or something? Did she get a new job? Wow, Gary, that's what I just got, your last message. Oh, thank you. And hello, Harshpreet. Wow, speculation. I think you're you've got some epic amount of lag there. I do have Discord, but I do not frequent it. So feel free to join, but since I stopped chatting in it, it seems to have died on its arse. Oh yeah, I still need to pose this finger, don't I? Wow, I really don't know what's going on with this finger as well, but fortunately you're not going to be able to see most of it. Cheat! Okay, that looks a little bit better at least. Somebody said you wanted to have it a bit more professional, less goofy. Who said that? You can post whatever you want in the den as long as it's within the rules. I don't care. Like, do what you want. I'm just not going to be there. Well, I mean, I will. If people start chatting, I will respond from time to time. But I'm not going to try and whip up the crowd, so to speak, like I used to. I just don't have time. I've got too much going on. Topology is actually getting in the way right now. I'm not sure what I've not done anything wrong, I don't think. I just... Or anything different to what I usually do, I should say. Whatever. We're alright. When did you start sculpting? When did I start sculpting? Oh, I've just seen your message, Gary. I need to Oh, sorry. When did I start sculpting? Sorry, I'm just a bit distracted. I've got like... Doesn't matter. When? It was early. I think it's coming up to 4 years. 4 years in like January or something. 4 years, long time, I guess. Well, maybe some people. A lot of people have been doing it a lot longer than I have. Hi Danny, do you ever render stylized in Keyshot? I need some guidance and stuff. Keyshot's alright. I think Keyshot's overrated. I'm sorry, but I really do find. I mean, I personally overrated Keyshot in the beginning. In fact, Keyshot is great. Like, Keyshot is a good renderer, but I do also think it's overrated as well. It's great at what it does, but don't think it's gonna. Sorry, I'm not really answering your question. Do you ever render stylized in Keyshot? No, I don't. Not anymore. I'm going to show you why as well. Oops, there my feet. Let me just get some music back on. So it's going to be entirely RenderMan from now on. The reason that I did a lot of ZBrush work, the reason why I did a lot of rendering in ZBrush is because I can tell you exactly why. In fact, it's because Blur Hermitage. I'm guessing you've heard of her. She now streams on Pixelogic. You've probably heard of her, but she did a sculpt and rendered it in ZBrush, and it got me thinking, like, why am I spending all this time preparing my models for RenderMan, which I was using a lot at the time, which took a long time when you can produce stuff in ZBrush that looks like, let me just find it, which looks like the sort of thing I sculpt anyway, is essentially where I'm going with this. Like this. But I've got to the point now where I'm wanting to use RenderMan a lot more. You can do a lot more with lighting and stuff like that, and shadows, obviously. I'm just going to show you, and this is kind of an unfair comparison, because if I spent more time in Keyshot, then I would be able to get a better result than this, definitely. But I probably spent the same amount of time in Keyshot and RenderMan for what I'll show you now. Like I said, I'm openly admitting off the bat, this isn't an unfair comparison. You can definitely get better results out of Keyshot, but you asked me why. Oh, don't tell me I've deleted it. Oh, that's no good. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, so here's a render that I got out of Keyshot from a really old sculpt. Looks alright. I spent probably I think around the same amount of time in RenderMan, I just want to preempt this, like, in both, the hair isn't finished. The hair was going to be X-Gen, so I just did this sloppy hairstyle. And that's what I got from RenderMan. I think to me there's a huge difference. I guess, I mean, the eyes, maybe I have used a different texture on the eyes there, but yeah. I'm just getting a lot nicer results out of RenderMan. The thing with Keyshot is it's built for, like, product. What's the word? Rendering. It's built for, like, rendering stuff like watches and you know, stuff like that. It's not really made for, like, stylized skin, whereas that's exactly what RenderMan's made for. That being said, I have seen some amazing skin come out of Keyshot. It just means you spend more time playing around with passes in Photoshop and, like, blending stuff together. And to be fair as well, you didn't have, when I made that renderer, you didn't have the graph editor in Keyshot that you have now. Which does allow you to mix maps a lot more and undoubtedly come up with nice results. Anubis Master, I agree. Well, not certainly in this case, anyway. Not the massive steroid blokey men like. Right, I might give some UVs to the while I'm here. Give some UVs. I believe the body already has UVs. Better have. Oh, it has, but they aren't very optimized. Definitely not, considering most of this stuff is going to be hidden by clothing. And is going to be around the back. So I might fire this over to Maya. Sorry, Pixar. Oh no, actually, I'll model this other strap first. Might as well while I'm here. Hopefully I can make some use out of this thing. Amazed by how much you can do during this short time. I hope you don't think I started this from the beginning, at the start of this stream. that would be I'm not gonna get much out of this, am I? Does the title say 3-hour speed sculpts? Oops. Maybe I should change that. Wait, not if they're in the pixel logic, which they are not. Oh yeah, it does say 3-hour speed sculpt. Maybe I should change that, eh? There we go. I have updated it. It probably won't update on your screen until you refresh the page, but I have updated it. Right, can I get 6 followers on ArtStation? I've nearly hit a milestone. Come on, let's post. Let's hit this milestone, shall we? All I need is 6. I'm sure there must be 6 people out there willing to follow me on ArtStation. That's the one, Spec A. That's one, Mr. Nation. I've called you that for a while. Thank you, Anubis Master. Oh, 3 more. Oh, 2. Legends. Anybody got a link to a good XGen tutorial? Well, it's funny you should say that. Don't go anywhere. See what this project was called? Yes. This is why I need to finish this character. Can you recommend where to learn how to use ZBrush for internet pages or videos? Head over to the Pixelogic website. They have a bit called ZBrush Z Classroom. Oh, there we go. Also, check out a guy called Turkan Sarim. I'll type his name in the chat. He is a next gen legend. Oh, nice. 6,000, thanks. Yay. Thanks, guys. Wowzers. Right, now everyone follow me on Instagram. Yeah, no Maud's gonna unfollow me. Yeah, very good, very funny. Thanks, Maud. When I watch streamers, they use intensity like 25 or something. When they try to draw, they get good lines, but when I use the same intensity, I get bad lines. Oh, I'm not sure what you're referring to though. What I would recommend though is not focusing on the intensity number, which, to be honest, I think is a bit arbitrary. Well, obviously not entirely, but oh, you've only just made an ArtStation account, or is that your reasoning behind having not followed me before? Lies. How can you not have an ArtStation account? Man. They're like, they've moved into like the top 100 websites on Alexa or something. Like, ArtStation's a big deal now. Get more deep lines. Yeah, well, yeah, no, like I said, don't focus on that number, because it depends on. You just need to play around with that number and find out what works for your model and your scale and your hand. It's kind of like basing the amount of polygons you used off subdivision level. Like, it changes depending on what you're working on. Right, I am going to make these separate pieces because I'm a bit confused as to what's actually happening here. Looks like it might. Oh no, yeah, so I'm just going to make these two separate pieces, just to make things life a bit easier. See if I can get some out of this again. Oh, do you know what? I could have done this all in one piece, I think. This is almost... Oh, that's... I mean, it's not too much difficult to just connect these pieces up, but... Oh wait, no. That's not gonna work, is it? Or is it? Oh yeah, it could, actually, yeah. Silly me. Let's merge these into one piece. I don't want that. I am going to use Maya. I think this is the direction the normals are faces in problem, which is going to be easier in Maya. Well, that's... Oh no, it won't matter actually because... Oh, I do want to get rid of that. Because I am going to thicken this up later. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud at this point. In fact, I might as well. What made you decide to make a sculpt of Julia Vince? She's just hot. I like sculpting characters that that I find interesting, that aren't normal, and like, I guess, okay, no, I like sculpting characters or people in real life when there's already something about them that looks stylized. So because she's like, her face is like so pretty, and then her body is... Sorry, I've got interruptions, possibly walking in any second now, in the form of my son. Yeah, that, and she's hot. I'm going to take a break in a moment. I think at 4 o'clock I'll go and make another coffee. Might go for decaf though. Although it is Friday, maybe I should live a little and go for full caffeine coffee. Crazy. Oh, thanks, Gary. Living on the edge. Indeed. I've been living, like, annoyingly clean recently. I've been wanting to get into something called calisthenics, so I need to which involves a lot of it involves getting very fit and very strong. Of which I am neither. I think that's how this is. Maybe there's a bit more of a wrap going on there. Might even. That'll do for now. Oh, come on. Have you only just signed up to ArtStation as well, Mod? barely use social networks. You're constantly, like, you're constantly on Discord. Like, you're never not on Discord. Oh crap, where did that come from? Right, I'm trying to get too anatomical here. I'm just, to be honest, I'm only really looking for like clean shapes, mostly. Because I still want it to be stylized. I don't want it to be realistic, despite the fact I've gone a lot more realistic with proportions this time. I think I am going to take a little break though. Why is the leg so... I think I still might put shoes on her, because it's probably generally advised to wear shoes when you're at the power rack, although I actually never do, because I don't have flat shoes, but I do have socks. Oh yay! Well done for not coming to my Twitch channel. And thank you. Thank you for not coming to my Twitch channel. Right, I think it might be time to... No, I need to solve that. I shouldn't do that. No, I shouldn't do that. Too late for that. Right, I am going to take a quick break, make a quick coffee. And I will be back in 5. Hello. Thanks, Mod. I went for decaf. Danny, how old are you? Why are you trying to hack me? Are you trying to dox me? I'm 31. That's Danny's and Ashley's running gag. No, it isn't. That's Ashley's running gag. I do not and never have. I do not understand why it's funny. Which is why I do not respond to it. Because it's so friggin' boring. Anyway. No, I'm only joking, Thomas. Is there a live render after sculpting? Probably not. In fact, very unlikely. I'll be doing some rendering tutorials soon enough though. Look at that leg, why does it look so... I don't understand. Don't understand why my computer is now lagging as well. This is not good. I'll be doing rendering tutorials pretty soon enough though for YouTube. Okay, this lag is not good. Did I actually answer your question? Did I tell you how old I am? I'm indeed 31. Yeah, I hope Julia gets to see this. Well, no, that's not what I hope. I hope she sees it and likes it. Hope she doesn't see it and like, oh, what the hell's he done? Hi Tech Hacks. Hi Tech Hacks, 2.6 million views. All right, yeah, my date of birth would do it. No, don't do that. I don't want her to see me actually sculpting. Oh, this lag is not good at all. Don't know why it suddenly just decided to occur when I had a little break. I'm sure I've been hacked. I think it's a hacker. He's busy, like he's busy. The hacker's busy hogging my processor, which is why it's now lagging. I will add thickness to these straps, but not yet. Okay, well that's not. I've had, you know, that's pretty rubbish. That well, that's actually pretty good, actually, Specination. That your ISP was looking out for you. You know, in like movies and TV, where a hacker like gets into your computer and then comes up with like a chat screen, like a DOS prompt, and starts talking to you. Yeah, I've had that. I had that like a long time ago. That was freaky. Wasn't into that at all. I actually found out who it was. It happened to be someone that lived quite relatively close by, weirdly. To be honest, like, we were both really young. I'm talking 56k modems here. Oh, is this where the music gets really horrible now? Let's go. Let's go reggae. Reggae without the drugs. Right, maybe I'll give it some UVs. Oh, this leg's looking a little bit better finally. Not quite, but less flat, at least. With the light coming from the bottom, the light isn't coming from the bottom. The light's coming from the side. This is the light coming from the bottom. Oh, my webcam. Oh, Danny looks like he's going to tell us a horror story. Oh. That's why there's weird shadows. I guess you can only see the orange light when... I can't put the there's a main light in this like small room, but I can't put it on because it's right next to my head and it's really hot. Viper the Sniper, shut up. Get out. because you put the word kill in there. Try getting creative with the words. I like Danny's work. Okay. Bono! Ah, Bono to you. Right, I'm basically just smoothing everything away because we're not going to see anything. Good morning. Right. I keep saying I'm going to UV. I still haven't yet. Right, well I'm not gonna... I still need to retopo some stuff. Or maybe I'll just leave that. Most of this stuff doesn't need UVs anyway. So. Just gonna have this up here. Oh, I should have done this when it was still in air pause, shouldn't I? Don't know why I didn't actually. Doesn't really matter. Oh, rough. Or maybe... Do you know what? I am gonna do this when it's in symmetry. It's just gonna be a lot easier. And then I'll just transfer them with this. Should I do that now? Maybe. Oh no. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Oh, that's definitely not what I was expecting. Oh no. This is rubbish. I'm not too concerned because I've got tons of backups. It's just a bit inconvenient. Oh, look at that. See, I model them in A pose, but then this rig that this human IK puts it into a T pose, and it's never quite. In fact, that is probably where I should leave it, but I'm gonna hide that. Oh, but this is all messed up. Ugh. Yeah, I'll go back to an old file because it really doesn't matter. The topology hasn't changed. Before I've even paused. Actually. Let's try this one. Why do you need the UV? For texturing. This is a really old file. Well, no, it won't be a solid colour, and I also need UVs for displacement maps and normal maps and whatnot. I don't like that. Let's do this. This is a higher poly model actually. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't even care. Okay, look how much nicer that is because I did it when it wasn't in pose. The computer's struggling right now though. Might buy a new graphics card very soon. It's kind of on its last legs now. And I think I'm just going to leave them like that because ideally I'd be doing this at a lower subdivision level, and I could make these lines a bit neater, but there's just too many of them and it's not going to make that much difference. Looks fine to me. If I need to come back and fix it, it shouldn't be too difficult. Because how long did that take? Not very. Now, here's the trick. Getting those UVs onto this. Which, I'll have to delete the lower subdivision level. I'm just going to check that 5404 5404, that's alright then. Oh wait, that's verts and that's faces. Faces says 5408. Oh, that is verts, what am I talking about? GTX 650 Ti boost, actually, I think you'll find. Don't forget the boost. No, ZBrush doesn't, but Maya does. Please just work. I might need to change the vertex order, possibly, but we'll see. Seems I've got nothing from that. Oh, there we go. Boom. Yeah, the boost is like an extra gig of VRAM, I think. Or maybe that's the TI part, I can't remember. It really doesn't matter. I'm probably going to get a GTX 10, either 60 or 70. I definitely don't have enough for an 80. Have 2 kids. Yeah, get the 1070. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'd prefer the 1070, but like, you can't just ignore the fact that the 1070 costs significantly more money to buy. It's alright for all you rich people. With real studio jobs and stuff. I am definitely not bothered about straightening up the UVs on this because it really is going to be a flat colour. If not, it's certainly... Oh. Yeah, I should have known it. Give me that. That's fine. That is actually going to be fine. I'm not worried about that because this is just... I might put a bit of like fluff or something on it, or just some sort of non-pattern texture. Oh, why does it do this sometimes? Wish it wouldn't. Go away. Thought Gauzy didn't work right now. Yeah, Gauzy's been working for ages. Why is that turned purple? Don't know why that just turned purple. Wow. Wow. Okay. My bad. Oh, stop doing that. I'd try like reinitializing or reinstalling Gauzy or whatever, because it definitely works. It was a bit funny for a little while when Maya got rid of Mental Ray, but they sorted that out with 4 out of 8. Why has that just happened? Right, rename. Go. Go, please. Well, come on, do something then. It's funny how Goal Z isn't working for me now after I said that. Oh, maybe I should delete history actually. Might help. There we go. No, no, no. Well, we've lost. Seems we've lost our subdivision levels, but it's. Hang on. Weird. Don't know why that happened, but. In fact, I'm tempted to redo that. I'll just fire these back over. Wait, is that? No, it hasn't. What is going on? What on earth is going on? Sod it. I've still got my fingers. That'll do. However, why did that just go like that? Whatever. Oh, what? Oh, come on, man. This is getting silly now. It's fine, I know exactly why that happened. There we go. Don't like how this track is really irritating. So's that. And that. Right, so I've got UVs on the pants. Oh, why is it being silly? Why is it being silly? No. Oh, there we go. That's better. UVs on the pants. UVs on the top. Good. UVs on the body, although I do need to change these because the head is too small. The hair is going to be deleted. Could UV this stuff. I'll do that off the stream though. It is a Pixologic stream after all. This does need detailing though. Oh crap. Probably get reference. Oh, what? I can't believe the price of RAM at the minute. My word. So the RAM I bought at the beginning of this year was 80 quid. What's that in dollars? Just over $100, I think. And then I checked yesterday, and it was something like 150. Flipping out, man. Oh, reinitialize GoZ, yeah. Come to preferences, GOZ, and then clear cache files, force. Yeah, that's. No, not that. Although I could do with using that actually. Forgot about that button. Force reinstall, and then whatever you want. What? Come on, let's get some reference. I mean, it's not difficult, I know, but... Gonna need to remesh this at some point, right? What, 50 euros isn't a lot of money to you? Flipping it. Rolling in it. €50 million is a lot of money for you. Oh well, maybe one day you'll maybe one day you won't be so poor. Oh, okay. Buy me a GTX 1070 then. In fact, why don't you have a Titan or a GTX 1080 at least? Why are you running a 1070? Ooh, it's a bit weird. In fact, why don't you have a workstation computer if you're number crunching? Why are you dealing with Alright, mate. You stay rich. Why don't you buy me a Titan then, since it's just pocket money? Naive is believing everything you read online as well. For the record, is that Irish reg in the background? I have no idea. It's on this random like copyright-free music. It is certainly reggae. It does sound bagpipey. Oh. Well, for me, Mod, being rich is making a living doing what you love doing, and in which case I'm as rich as anyone. I'm as rich as Bill Gates. Wouldn't mind a better GPU though. No, to be honest, I'm a bit done with this conversation. To be honest, I think it's a little bit silly now. But hey, continue to chat amongst yourselves. Oh no, I think I've got a crash. Darn it. I'm just going to wait for this quick save to tick down. This music's boring me. What can I put on? Go back to Monster Cat. How long's left? There's only 20 minutes left anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't really know what to do. And when you get to a point where it's like, well, there's only 20 minutes left, so I don't really want to start anything. Yeah, I can't put random music on. It's got to be copyright free. The chances of me playing someone else's music is very slim as well. Or at least I'm honest. Right, right, there's your quick coat of polypaint, done. Yeah. Maybe become a convert, you're right, and maybe. What kind of music is it? Hacks? Give over. I already painted this. Here's one I made earlier. Yeah, so, oh, I could have sculpted. Maybe I still can actually. Could sculpt the wrinkles in the shirt. Oh, the hand pose is a bit wonky, I've just noticed. Too late to start that now though. Did not notice that before. I think I can see why though. Okay. Or I might just end the stream. Oh, that's a bit funny. I haven't used this for ages. Where is it? In here? So with wrinkles, you got to think about like what's going on underneath, and like wrinkles always like they always occur like, well, not always, but they'll occur where the, you know what, I should have thought about what I was going to say before I started this. Like if they're hanging from something, that's where you're going to see wrinkles, but not only like in this case now. But yeah, I'll get back to you on this one. I think just see, I'm not amazing at sculpting clothing, but I think as long as you remember the rules of like, remember to consider what's going on underneath, you can get a fairly believable result without too much issue. Although I'm not I'm not a great example to that right now. Give me some time. My computer is lagging out now as well. Oh yeah, and also yeah, adding gravity to your brush. Yeah, good point. That makes a nice effect where it kind of like if you turn this really high, you can see it behaves as though it's being affected by gravity. So you get like this sort of undercut going on. And keep that quite subtle though. Obviously there's going to be a lot of creasing around here because she's like bent into it, so it's like it's compressing like an accordion. And they're going to be falling down from the back as well, down here, for the same reason I just mentioned. There's going to be a little bit of space between, like, her and it's going to be like hanging off her back basically from like up here. But because the top is tight to her skin, you won't get like big creases like this, which you would if she was wearing something like a hoodie. And also vary the size and the intensity, which I haven't really been doing, but there we go. And I don't know what's going on. I've got the wrong. Yeah, I've got damn standard. That's. As in the layout of them. I mean that's going to be a very long answer. But I mean I've just did you hear what I was saying about thinking about the underlying form? And thinking about where where it's hanging from. And I don't know why my computer's lagging so much now. It's pretty like impossible to work on this machine at the moment. So I'm not going to. because there's only 5 minutes left anyway. Whole computer lagging on ZBrush. I'm not sure actually. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There is literally 5 minutes left, so I'm done as well. To be honest, I'm ready to. I'm just giving Pixelogic their thumbnail shot. Thank you all for coming along. Oh, Shane Olsen's course, yeah, did we not hear last week when I was bigging it up? Nice one. Nice one for... Have you seen the student gallery? No, you'll be doing good there. Doing good there. Yeah, Predrapesic 16. Yeah, what he said. He seems to know what he's talking about. Or she. I love the student work in here. Let me just. Really love this. I think it was rendered in Keyshot though. It's the only problem. I really love this as well. Yeah, go and check out 3dcharacterworkshop.com. So yeah, nice work, really nice work. Right, I'm out. Yeah, me too. Thank you all for coming along. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend. Hope you're doing something fun. And yeah, there she is. Right. Oh, we've just had this song, so I should stop the stream now. See you next week. Bye.